Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here returning from inside. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Touchdown, Ohio State. They finish off the scoring drive. Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to throw it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Linebacker shifting around now. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Ran down the middle. It's sharp. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
But never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Looking to scramble. No throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
Now this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. That's a strong stiff arm. He's brought down, but not before getting in enemy territory at the plus 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. And then it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Caught near the sticks. It's Green. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense and committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They get him on the ground finally. What? It'll be first down from the 14.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield. They get him bad at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for some space. It's Peoples.
Running back with the carry. Brought down near the 4-yard line.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down. Now this sets up a 1st and goal.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
But the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Caught over the middle. It's Green.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It is intercepted. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Ohio State 28.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Using his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made by the tight end. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Brought down, but broken tackle produce a solid game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And he keeps it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it incorrectly.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Breaks free. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They've got him, but not before a solid game on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the game just good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back inside the 40. They finally tackled him, but what A tremendous play, the pick, and then that return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short games like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Ohio State 35, LSU 6.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
Yeah, the extra point. The trail now 35-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
The sure hand. Dick Smith. Tackle made at the 30. It's a solid game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the wideout goes in motion. Grinding away with a running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Durham.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Going for the touchdown here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point.
That makes the score Ohio State 42.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down.
And your LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Lets it go quickly. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They can't stop him. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. With the catch, it's Porter. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the